Hey everybody, how are you? Coach Kathy here, and we're going to go over the next piece of step 1 in my book, Stop Holding On to Your Shift. You can buy the book on Amazon, amazon.com, and it's under Stop Holding On to Your Shift. You can get it in Kindle form or paperback, and it's also on my website under KathyMcKnightInc.com. You can find the book and purchase it right off my website. So we're talking about step 1 in the videos lately, and the next section is about moving past denial. And it's so important for you to develop and master skills for you to break through the denial. The denial might serve you for a little while, but after a while it's going to end up robbing you of what you deserve in life, your joy, your happiness, your identity. So you want to definitely identify your truth, get honest with yourself, and then move out of denial. And the way that you do that is you have to really acknowledge your true feelings. You have to be willing to get in touch with them in depth. And that sounds simple, but sometimes it's hard because it can be painful and it can bring up feelings that you don't really want to feel. But feelings, are definitely going to come, and it's more important to embrace them, acknowledge them, nurture them, honor them rather than avoid them or use negative solutions to stuff them, numb them, and not feel them. So you got this, you could do it. And I want to talk about examining your feelings in depth. And once you do, like getting in touch with the way that you feel, which takes you really sitting quietly and getting, maybe you have to journal about it to write for them to come, the feelings, or think about certain situations that allow you to feel the specific feelings. And when you feel the feeling, you have to, for you to stay mentally tough, okay, to overcome letting feelings create negative habits in your life or negative emotions cause you to use negative solutions. You've got to make sure that you have action plans in store, like ways for you to override them, for you to conquer them. And you've got to get into action, and you have to be mentally tough. So for you to develop your mental toughness, some of the ways you can do that would be to change your state, change your posture, change the way you breathe, change your focus, change what you're focusing on, and just allow yourself to breathe, feel it, and embrace it. Nurture it, honor it, feel it, and then let it go. Put a timer to it. Okay, put a time that you're allowed to feel this for 5 minutes, and then you're done. You're done with it because it's not serving you. Ask yourself, is this my friend or is this my enemy? Is this feeling benefiting me? No, but you don't want to ignore it. You want to learn how to allow feelings to come, and you're not using negative solutions. You're walking through them without harming yourself or somebody else. If it's anger, don't deny it. Don't act like you're too good to ever feel angry. Anger is an emotion that is more than okay. It's real. But what you need to do is say, wow, I'm feeling very angry. And then, so you've addressed it, you've looked at it, maybe you can even laugh at it. Is it worth it? I mean, how important is it? Maybe it is. Maybe you're totally enraged. You still have to allow the feeling to come, set a timer, and then you're done with it. Give it to God, get rid of it. Go do something productive. Go for a walk, get on the phone with a friend, listen to music, dance. Act as if, meaning picture yourself joyful, happy, and free of it. And then act as if, and then go there mentally and believe in it, and you will actually bring that to you. So these are all action steps that you can take to allow you to override negative emotions and get into positive solutions to deal with them. And this is part of moving out of denial, because you're not in denial any longer. You're allowing the truth of, wow, I feel really sad about this, or I feel really angry, or I feel really insecure. And the more that you embrace your true feelings, the more you realize they don't have power over you anymore. And it's a lie. It's like an intrusive thought. You might have had a situation in the past. Maybe you were in an unhealthy relationship. Somebody was a cheater. And now you're worried that it's going to happen again. So you have these thoughts that come that aren't even real in your new relationship. or you know, you had a fight with a sibling in the past, and now every time you guys go to have a discussion, you're triggered and you instantly go to an old pattern instead of live in the now. Be a now person. Okay, have faith and do something different so that you have a different outcome. These are feelings that you've stuffed, that you haven't addressed, that are keeping you in denial of your truth. And you're the only person that can change the outcome for you. So you have to change intrusive thoughts to knowing, hey, this thought's come. Do I have to believe it? No. You can say, hey, thanks for sharing. Now you can go on your merry way, especially if it's not serving you in a positive way. Intrusive thoughts are inevitable. Thinking thoughts come, they're not real. You don't have to worry. You know, if one of your children are late, you don't have to think the worst. It's an intrusive thought. You can say, that's an intrusive thought. You can go into faith. You can pray. You know, believe in positive thinking, everything's fine, and then it takes you out of denial of what you're doing to yourself, whether you're worrying, you're causing anxiety. It takes you out of denial and into faith, and that's how you move out of denial. You have to be mentally tough. You have to change things. You have to focus on goodness. And another thing is to help somebody else. Get out of yourself, get on the phone, ask somebody if they need anything, just instantly. Maybe go do a favor for somebody. That is one really strong way to get out of your funk. And then another thing is to write a gratitude list. Get out a piece of paper and start writing all the things you're blessed to have, all the things that you are so lucky for, you know, that God's blessed you with, your family's blessed you with, your friends, your partners, your families, your job. And that really helps you move out of denial into gratitude, get out of the funk, into the positive, and you've got this. And it's so important for you to get out of your own way and stop living in a place that's keeping you stuck, repeating the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. You're powerless over other people. You're powerless over anybody else's behavior, but you're in total control of yourself. How you feel is okay. The key is to make sure that you nurture your feelings, address them, identify them, journal about them, name the emotion, name it when it comes. This is this. And then use your strength, use the God power to help you move out of the emotion that is not serving you. All right, you got this. Move out of denial. Peace out.